Hey YouTube, it's Rob. I got another mind-bending video for anybody that has any knowledge or about geology or seismology or basic science. Um, I'm still getting. I have to. I have to. Say this, but I'm still getting people that send me messages saying that I'm not doing science and that basically nothing that I'm showing is valid and yeah, basically, I've had people tell me I'm crazy. I've had people say that oh yeah, somebody said what was it? Key the Twilight Zone music in a comment to me, a private message, right? I'm thinking, oh okay, so I'm the one that's crazy, right? I'm the one that's crazy, and I'm just making this stuff up as I go, right? But you know, here's the problem with that. I mean, you got to really know what crazy is. I mean, if a normal person lands on a planet full of crazy people, well, those crazy people are going to assume he's crazy, and that's just the way our brains work. Okay, so you got to remember something. If you're going to call me crazy, you might actually want to take a closer look at yourself because there's a reason why you can't see this, and 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 we can. Okay, let me show you something here, just to prove a point. This is Africa right here. I erased it, so it's just the the blank spot where Africa would have been. And then this is the Mid-Atlantic Ridge. Okay, well actually it's not the Mid-Atlantic Ridge. It's kind of part of it actually. It's just a fault or something. What they claim is a fault. Well, it's a little more than a fault when you can actually see. When you can make up uh, patterns and movement by just looking at them, you can see what basically what was going on. So let me bring this in here. I'm going to bring this in, and it's going to line up all the time, pretty much. You're going to see it's lining up here as it's coming in. This is because it's a fractal. This is basically a fractal. If you know anything what that is, it's the smaller pieces make up the larger pieces. They look the same. It's kind of similar. This is actually a lot similar, believe it or not. But you can see that, okay, we're lining up here, right here. You can see as I'm coming in, even Africa, the empty spot in Africa looks like some of these areas here. And if I flip-flopped it, I have a feeling it would fit even better. But let's just stay on course with what we got right now. Um, so anyways, now you can start to see the flow. This is, like I said, a spill out. Anybody can see that. You can see this is different moments in time of the spill out. This obviously is more primitive than this moment. This is obviously before that, and they obviously sat on top of one another, when you think. And if it continues to go this way, well, maybe this then backtracks this way, and maybe it goes, yeah, maybe this is the Himalayas before they were the Himalayas, and maybe this is a Birkeland current wrapping around a Birkeland currents, and maybe we're looking at the beginning of a vortex. That's exactly what I would say we are looking at, because you can actually see them all over the place if you just open your eyes. India would be one of them. That's just the way it is. I know that seems so simple that it can't possibly be true, but the truth is always simple. So let me continue with this, and this is obviously an electrical discharge pattern. I can line this up with the Amazon River, but reversed, and they're the same thing. This is the same thing as this is to this. This is to the Amazon River discharge pattern, and I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you, no matter how hard you look into that, no matter how much you scrutinize it, no matter how many tests you do on it, it's going to be that way. I guarantee it. And I can say that from my room here. I don't have to be out there with a chemical test or crap like that. I can tell you that's the way it is, and anybody can go prove it. Or or try to disprove it, but you won't. I don't know. It's just one of those things. You sometimes when you know that there's a difference between belief and truth, and it's a huge difference. And I can tell you, this is the truth. This ain't a belief, and that's why it makes me confident, and why I feel like I can say the things that I say, because not, anybody can go out there and try and prove it wrong, and that's why I stick my neck out like that, because I want people to go ahead and try, because they're going to find out that this is right. Anyway, so this is for the people that keep telling me I'm wrong. Okay, remember I said this is a spill out. You can see that we're lining up here, there. Okay, so basically this turned into some kind of flow, obviously. See how it lines up here? Lines up there. Lines up there. It's going to line up there. It's going to line up everywhere, because actually this is all one. What we're looking at is we're looking at one moment spread out over an entire planet. If you can wrap your minds around that, right? Think about it like that. All this is the same thing. Everything that you see around you is from the same thing, and they've just been scattered, kind of like people, I guess. But you see how it fits in here. So this is not one just for geologists. This is one for just about anybody in science. Theorists, whatever. It doesn't matter. So, anyways, let me continue. Sorry, I get sidetracked very easily. So, anyways, you see this part. Okay, I just want to stop that part there and show you how unusual this is. Here's that same area, but flip-flopped. So they're reversed. They're like mirror. This is a mirror image of what I just showed you. See, this charge is on the other side now, and it's almost as if like the land features around you are a positive and a negative. I'm really not sure how to explain that in a way that makes sense, but that's just the way it is that I see it. So anyways, so here we go. I'm bringing this is reversed now, and notice that we're still lining up. As a matter of fact, this is the reverse of this, and then see how it still lines up here. It's a perfect match. You see that? Let me show you the reverse of that. Yeah, okay. Okay, so to prove that I'm not lying to you, this is Antarctica right here, and this is the Antarctica here. You can see that they're facing the opposite ways. So I take this part. Oops, what happened? I take this part, I match it up here. Let's move it along. It still matches up. Oh, come on. So annoying, this program. Okay, and here it is the other way. And you can see that it's matching up. You see that? The flat earth people have been asking me to somehow they want me to tie my theory into theirs, and I'll be honest, I don't believe in the flat theory or flat earth theory, but I do see some things that could say that this planet was flat in the beginning, because if you look at that right there, doesn't that look like like it's unfolded? That these what they call faults in plate boundaries are actually folds. They're not what they say they are. That's what I'm seeing here. And you can kind of see what I'm talking about when you look at it from my perspective. Now, I showed you that flip-flop matching in every other way possible, right? You can see it again. I'll show it to you again, just in case you doubt your mind. There it is. Opposites fitting in the same place. There you go. Now, I wanted to show you something. Okay, here's that same area, but it's just more centered on Antarctica and South America. Let's bring this down here. So this way you can get an idea of what I'm going to show you. What you can get a mental image of what started this whole process. Zoom in. And okay, you can see that, right? The swirling. You see how it's telling a story yet? Because it fits. Like, that's my proof that this is correct, because everything fits where exactly where I'm saying it's fitting. So I must be right? I must be telling you the truth. If I'm telling you this and I'm showing you that things are fitting up and they're fitting up, then that means that I'm being honest. This is happening. This is what I'm telling you. So I can tell you this right here is a miniature version of the Himalaya mountains. And these are all, everything you see here is the same thing. This is the same as that, and that is the same as this. And I welcome anybody to debate me on that. And I do mean anybody. You can, like I said before, you can go dig up Albert Einstein, and I'll debate him on this. Because watch. It's there. If it's there. You can even see it streaming over the tips of these mountains. You can see the same size between the ripples and the tips of the mountains. It looks like a comb. Look at that. And then, see, you still think I'm wrong? Well, how about if I do this? You see that? Okay, you even got a circle here. And next to the circle, you even got that. Watch. At any resolution, like I said before, at any resolution, no matter how close you look at this, you're going to see that it lines up. And you can see that right now as I'm pointing it out to you. So all you people that, well, not all you, most of you are at least on my side, so I'm grateful for that. But I get these people that they look at this and then they tell me that's not science. You can't do that. That's CGI. You can't do that. Well, yes I can, and I am. And you can see that this does exactly what I say it is doing. It's proving that plate tectonics is not right. Just like I said from the beginning, and it's proving it with Google Earth. So now that the people that know this is being true, now watch and see how long it takes for science to come around to this. We may even die by the time they figure this out. There might be a whole new crop of scientists that will have to come and see that this is right before it's ever accepted, because that's how humans are. We take the most ridiculous route uh, um, to it's like we have a journey that we all have to go on, but rather than go straight to it, we have to wander and wander, like in the desert for 40 years or whatever. It's just ridiculous. It gets old too when I watch. Like here you go. I'm showing you I'm showing you exactly what happened, and it's going to take our most brilliant people decades to come across to find out this is right. If you can fathom that? I mean, isn't that it's like it's ridiculous because then it makes you think, well, who are the smartest people here then? You know, just ask yourself that. Just like the people that say that I'm crazy, that I'm crazy. You might want to take a look at yourself because it might be you, not me, and it may be the whole population, whatever. For all I know, like I said, a normal person lands on a planet full of crazy people, he's gonna be the crazy one. So, well, this crazy guy right now is just showing you stuff nobody's ever seen before. So, and you can see that this lines up. Oh, and the other thing is, I want to show you. I wanted to show you that this reversed right here, Antarctica, looks a lot like this guy, don't he? But reversed, like a negative image, right? Like this part, it's like he was peeled out of this, and then this arm. It's kind of just trippy if you think about it. This is my more evidence that I'm telling you that something unfolded. Our planet may have been flat actually, and it may have. I'm still going with the vortex because that evidence is all over the place too. But then there's this unfolding that I'm having a kind of a weird time trying to deal with myself. But I can tell you that it happened. As soon as I figure out exactly how it happened, that'll be a different story though. But you can see how Antarctica is basically. This is what you can go by. You can quote me on this too. This is our planet, and this is our planet, and then this is our planet, and then the whole thing is our planet. You see what I'm saying? You're looking at a family portrait of our planet growing up, basically. Each one, and it makes the whole thing. In a way, it's how you are. When you think about it, you got, you grew up, you started out in kindergarten, first grade, second grade, and so then you become an adult. Well, when I look at you, basically I'm seeing the same thing as we're seeing here when we look at the planet. You know, basically the same thing. That everything that you were is still in you, right? So this basically the same thing. Everything that our planet was is still in it, and it makes it up. It's that simple. And I'd really reconsider that molten iron core. Just telling you guys, the seismologist, I'd rethink that one. And I'd rethink the plate tectonics. I'm pretty sure that as of now, you pretty much know that it's done. But before I go, I want to show you this. You see that right here? Yep. I've been told that this is too inaccurate for people to accept as some kind of evidence or proof. I don't know. I can see my car out front with Google Earth, and that's pretty damn accurate. So I don't see why this would be any different right here. Okay, so take a look at that. Perfect match in every way. Like I said, no matter how much you zoom down, you can see that this is a flood. This is starting to overflow like a giant tsunami. And it's not because of gravity. This is because of electromagnetism. So people need to stop thinking about gravity as being something important. It's electromagnetism. Gravity is just what keeps you distracted from knowing the truth. That's all it is. Anyway, so you see that. and you see that, and you see that, it actually looks like you're looking at the beginning of the overflow. See how all these images all make a, no matter how you turn it and look at it, it's always adding more to the story. This, I mean, this I know is from a vortex, and I know this is from a vortex right here. That's why it's shaped like this. This is a, just like India is shaped like a vortex, South America is shaped like one, but it curls at the bottom, because what's happening is that you're going from a side dimension to like a top down dimension look. It's kind of hard for me to explain, but you're in some of these continents, you're getting images of both the side of the vortex and the very top of it at the same time. It's just kind of how it kind of works this way. I guess maybe that might be that unfolding that I was telling you about. So see how it lines up still. Lines up there still. Now this lines in here. This right here, this gouge. This is the vortex too. This is spinning. This is spinning right here, and this is like the bubble of this, whatever it's sucking up or whatever. Whatever, you use your own imagination. You got it. You see how this fits then here? Fits there. Okay. How long is it going to take? Now, knowing this is some solid evidence, and if you don't think so, go ahead and post that comment down below, so I can go ahead and confront that, because yeah, I'd like to put an end to that kind of talk where, you know, people are saying I'm wrong and blah blah blah, you know, this ain't proof. Well, you're gonna have a hell of a time proving that this ain't it. You're gonna have a hell of a time proving this is not proof. Actually, you've got no chance of doing that. I'm just gonna tell you that right now before you waste your time. But anyways, like I said, let's watch and see how long science takes before it actually acknowledges this. You know, there's a lot of things people have to deal with stuff like this. They have to deal with pride, being wrong. They have to deal with stuff like, you know, that they wanted to figure this out first or whatever, or, you know, all that. So it's going to take people a long time before they actually accept, you know, what's really happened. So that's just my opinion, and so far it's worked out for me. So anyways, thanks for watching, and you can tell that this is it. I am showing you exactly how the planet was really created, and I'm doing it with Google Earth. Thanks. Bye.